Avoid a UK visitor's visa refusal like this. Yes, welcome back to the Travel Expert Advice channel. My name is Dare, and I share tips that can help you to have a successful visa application whenever you're applying for a visitor's visa, a business visa, conference visa, you name it. You are in the right channel. Please, if you're new here, please ensure you just help me support my new channel. Make sure you give me a follow. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. If you're watching on Instagram too, make sure you give me a follow. Your likes, and make sure you also save this video so that this video can also go viral. So click the follow button, like the video, share, and make sure you save and share to more than 5 friends. Let's go straight into the refusal. Let's go. Yeah, so whenever you get a refusal letter, it usually comes in an unclassified document, meaning it's not restricted. It doesn't contain any form of restrictions. So let's read it. In support of your application, you have submitted your personal XX bank statement with a closing balance of 402,194, and the equivalent of that is 1,297 British pounds on the 21st of August 20XX. And I note that this account was running at a considerably low balance until recently, when payments totaling 400,000 which is also an equivalent of 1,290 British pounds, were deposited in the period between 19th and 21st of August 20XX. This bank statement shows that the current balance is significantly higher than at any time in the recent account history. You have not provided evidence of the origin of this large deposits. This indicates that the account appears to have been artificially inflated. I'm not therefore satisfied that this bank statement represents a true reflection of your financial circumstances, or that these funds are genuinely available for your trip. You can pause and read the rest. Yes, and it now says, I am not satisfied as your intention in wishing to travel to the UK now. I am not satisfied that you genuinely intend a short visit only to the UK, and that you will leave the UK at the end of the visit, or that you have sufficient funds available to cover for your cost of trip. You can continue reading to the end, and if you go to the next one, it says that any future applications you make will be considered on their individual merit. However, you are likely to be refused unless your personal circumstances change. All right, let's quickly pick out the what you need to watch out for in this refusal letter. First of all, whenever you are submitting your application to the UK for a visit visa, you have to first of all make sure you go through your bank statement thoroughly. That is one of the key ingredients towards you having a successful visa application. UK flags, anything that has to do with lump sum into a account or an unusual deposit, you need to be very mindful of such deposit. You understand? And if peradventure you have a huge deposit, maybe it's from a sales of a land or maybe a business transaction, make sure you attach a statement explaining the origin of that funds and why that fund has come into your account at such a time like that. Number 2, from the bank account this applicant submitted, you can clearly see that it started with a very low balance that suddenly just increased exponentially. One thing you need to realize is that the caseworkers are trained, very trained, to look into an account, to study it, and they can recognize if these are genuine bank statements or they have inflated bank statements. So you must present a genuine bank statement that accurately reflects your living circumstance in the country where you are living. Don't forget that these people know the country where you are applying for. They can look at your living circumstances. They can look at your salary, your income. They will also ask for places where they will ask for how much you spend on a month-to-month basis. All that calculation helps them to determine if truly your living circumstances are such as you have described on your application. That's another second thing you need to learn from this application. Let me tell you one of the things you will not see as a requirement when you are applying for a UK visitor's visa. So on the column of your financial sector, where you are being asked what you spend on your living costs, what your salary or your monthly incomes are, or your annual incomes are, or your savings income, those are the critical parts you need to pay attention to when you are filling your UK visitor's visa. Ensure that what you are stating as your income, what you are spending at your living cost, when all deductions are made, you have at least more than twice, or if not 3 times, left for you at the end of the month, except your trip is being financed by a third-party person, which will still not matter if you can still show that at the end of the month you have more than twice of an amount that you can spend on a trip when you are traveling to the UK as a visitor, especially as a first-time applicant. Your application will go through a lot of scrutiny, and this is one of the things people will not tell you. So I hope you have learned 3 things from this UK visa refusal today. Number 1, avoid lump sum payments without a detailed explanation. Avoid sudden or intentional inflation or artificial inflation of your account. Number 3, pay attention closely to your finances and explanation of your living expenses. Make sure you can show that at the end of the month, after your expenses, you still have more than enough, more than twice to take good care of yourself. I hope this helps. If this information has been useful for you, please make sure you give me a follow, comment on the video, and save this video and share to more than 5 friends so that this video can also go viral. Thank you so much. I will see you on my next video. Have a lovely day. Bye.